Hi, everyone. Welcome to our special Save with Sorboni. We'll be saving you time, money, and frustration in virtually every aspect of your life. You know, companies, they collect information about our habits all the time, what we're buying, where we're going, what we're searching online. The problem with Disney, specifically in this case, is this is kids' information. And the Federal Trade Commission regulates what a company can put on sites and apps geared toward kids under age 13.
In the world of smart everything, now you're going to tell us about smart floors? What is that?
You've heard the phrase, if walls could talk, right? What if floors could and tell them how you like to shop?
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's the idea here. It's a startup in Milwaukee, and they're using floor sensors in this store to track how customers walk to a digital display and then how long they actually stand in front of it. The sensors then alert a retailer to the best time to either offer a coupon or change the display before the customer loses interest.
Wow.
So this is all to get you to spend some more money.
That is a smart floor. Boy, I just feel like we're being tracked everywhere now.
We kind of are. 3 in 10 credit card holders, they've never redeemed their rewards, according to a new survey by Bankrate.com, which found that people typically gravitate from one extreme to another. Either they do it a lot or not at all. So the question, is there any benefit to leaving rewards for a long time? Nope, other than accruing enough to actually afford what you want. So you like pickles, I like pickles. Are you like a bread and butter pickle or a dill pickle kind of guy?
Both. I really have no pickle
preference. Any pickle will
preference.
do. No. So here's the thing, though. I was curious. I'm like, all right, why is this, making the rounds on social media? It's really become kind of a healthy diet trend, the dill pickles, not the sugar-packed ones, because a cup of dill pickles, it has just 17 calories. And there was a weight loss app, Noom, that posted a video on Instagram as a snack idea, having these pickle popsicles. And that is what I posted. Everybody commented on it, so that's when I started digging a little bit more. Fermented pickles, they're good for gut health. Same idea as like kimchi, kombucha. So not all pickles, though, are fermented. You have to look for the ones that are in the refrigerated section and actually check the label to see if it says live cultures.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the ones that are just on the shelf, warm, no, those are not fermented, so you're not going to get that added benefit.
Well, thanks for telling me that.
Also, they talk about antioxidants, that pickles are sources of both vitamin K, vitamin A, and that's found in a lot of fruits and veggies. So people will eat pickles after they work out to ease muscle cramps and curb those sugar spikes.
I've always heard, I've got a good friend back home in Texas, Pat, and he gets these horrible muscle spasms in the middle of the night. I mean, like Charlie horses beyond and they keep pickle juice.
So he has to drink pickle juice.
And he drinks the pickle juice and it goes away.
Maybe a pickle popsicle would work a little better. You want to try one?
Yep.
So the ones in the middle are, we're going to do our taste test. These are the sweet ones.
Well,
no, you want to do a dill one?
I want to do a dill one.
There we go.
We'll do it.
A dill
come
one.
on, you know you want to do this. Get in here.
We have
and
a friend.
And it's not just pickle juice, there are actual pickles in there, right?
There are. Would you like the dill or the sweet?
Dill, please.
Dill? I think that's
you just went right after it.
I think that's a dill one. Is that a dill one?
Oh, that's a dill.
Here comes
Sweet, I want bread and butter.
Laura,
bread and
get
butter.
in here.
Sweet.
bread and butter coming up.
I don't like dill. If this is
I
bread
didn't
and butter,
enjoy the first one, but I went
I'm gonna do the
back
bread
for
and butter
another.
too.
Do you like it? You like it, don't you?
You know what?
It's
Where this
good,
would be
but
great?
wow. That's
That first taste
In a
is like.
martini.
You're not ready for it.
This would be great in a martini.
I did the bread
Okay,
and
all
butter.
right.
I actually think I really like it.
You're right. This would be. You could stick
You
it
just-
together.
Laura has run for the hills, hasn't she?
Okay.
She's like, don't give me one.
Not only that, but you could stick the dill, like Bloody Mary.
Absolutely.
We convinced her.
Give
Here
it
she
a
comes.
stir.
We convinced her.
We convinced her.
Or do you want a sweet or a dill?
Dill or
Dill.
sweet?
All right.
I got
I don't
the
think
dill
you're gonna
for
hate
you, my
this.
dear.
I
This
don't
one?
think you're gonna
This
hate
one
this.
right over here.
I don't hate it.
That's a lot of pickle.
It's a lot of pickle.
That's a lot of pickle. It's not bad. It's just a lot.
It
Okay,
tastes
she
exactly
hates it.
like I thought it
Okay,
would.
she hates it.
Before we let you go, we have to ask you about how you feel about your stint ending as the sexiest man alive. Are you okay?
I feel like, I don't know, what do you think? How do you feel about it?
Well, I know that everybody in our newsroom is kind of devastated. Our assignment editor, Carol, she has a huge crush on you. She's really sad she can't be talking to you right now. And one of our morning anchors doesn't really think that Channing Tatum should have gotten it. So, you know what? We are all
I don't buy that. I think you're just, I think you're just being nice.
And Sorboni is here now with a first look at the headlines.
And we begin tonight with new shocking details on the brutal killing of Danvers high school teacher Colleen Ritzer. 14-year-old Philip Chisholm has been indicted in the October murder.
He's also been indicted on charges of aggravated armed robbery and aggravated rape. The indictment alleges Chisholm raped Ritzer with an object and robbed her of credit cards, an iPhone, and her underwear. It also alleges he was armed with a box cutter. Chisholm allegedly killed Ritzer in a second-floor bathroom in Danvers High School before dumping her body in a wooded area nearby. He will be tried as an adult for the murder and as a juvenile for the rape and robbery charges. In response to the indictment, Ritzer's family says they're heartbroken by the horrific circumstances surrounding their daughter's death. Chisholm is currently being held without bail. And now to another court case making headlines today, this one in Wareham, where a college student has pled not guilty in the hit-and-run death of a Middleborough father. 18-year-old Eric Megna was arrested yesterday. He's accused of hitting and killing Michael Dutra with his Jeep back on October 11th on Wood Road in Middleborough and then leaving. Police say evidence found at the scene led them to Megna and a fake photo Megna allegedly pulled off the internet after claiming he hit a deer. Investigators also claim the UMass Dartmouth student fled to his family's New Hampshire vacation home after that accident. John Monahan will have more, the very latest on this story coming up for you at 6. Right now, it is time to get you up to speed on the forecast. And what is happening, Kevin?
It is cold everywhere.
Right now, it's time to take a look at what's going on around the four corners of the country. And let's get started in Philly, where an Amtrak train heads in the wrong direction. The train left the 30th Street station in Pennsylvania, and it was bound for New York City. And the mistake was actually only caught after it had traveled a few miles. Amtrak officials say the 130 passengers on board were brought safely back to Philly, put on a different train, and then taken back to New York, where they were trying to get to. Heading down to Florida, an update on a bullying case that gained national attention. 2 girls, ages 12 and 14, charged with aggravated stalking charges after their alleged 12-year-old victim committed suicide. Well, now authorities in Polk County have dropped those charges. Since they're juveniles, the reason isn't public, but both of those girls will receive counseling. And I want to show you what border agents found out in Arizona. Do you see what's in this van here? All those packets there? They seized $3 million worth of marijuana over 5 days. First, they confiscated more than 1,000 pounds of pot near an abandoned truck. The seizures then continued at highway checkpoints where agents discovered more than 3,000 pounds of weed so far. No suspects taken into custody, so that investigation is ongoing. And a question for you as we head out west to California. Where should Bibles be on a bookshelf? A church pastor shopping at a Costco store in California taken aback when he saw Bibles labeled as fiction. The pastor snapped a photo, he posted it on Twitter, and then there was this big nationwide flap over the whole thing. Tweets both blasting and supporting Costco. Officials with the store have apologized. They say that it was actually a labeling mistake made in their distribution center. They have since reshelved the Bibles. And that's a look at your four corners.
All right, Sorboni, thank you. And today's talker is something I drink a lot of, and I know I'm not alone. Coffee.
Well, you're alone when you're next to me.
Sorboni, come back in and tell us
I
whether
might be
that's
able
a
to
good thing.
rival you. I drink so much coffee. Are you kidding? My little brother once asked me if I really had a personality or if I was just the sheer embodiment of caffeine. Isn't that
Did he
really?
say that?
He said that. I hope he's
That's
watching.
a sassy brother.
That's what little brothers are
Didn't we just
for.
talk about coffee, though? Didn't we just do this story?
We talk a lot about coffee.
I
There are
think
a lot.
we do.
We did.
There are a
Another
lot
study,
of
though.
studies, but this one comes from the Institute for Scientific Information on coffee.
All right.
There you
That
go.
sounds
What
pretty
does it
official.
say?
And it says that drinking coffee can actually lower your risk
Oh.
of type 2 diabetes later in life by 25%. That's a pretty good number right there.
It is, if you have diabetes, absolutely.
Yep.
And Mark, how many cups did you say you drank a day?
I usually do about 3. I have 2 in the morning, and then I have that probably adds up to 2
Let's
at night.
say-
So
let's
let's say
say
3 to
4.
4.
Let's say
I'm
4.
pretty
So
much
3 or 4,
on
you're
average
in
with
good
this study,
shape.
right?
Ask his
I'm
work
doing
wife. It's 4.
But the key thing I think here too is I dropped the sugar out about 3 years ago.
Okay.
I go with a substitute.
Well, that's the interesting thing about this study too, because what they found is that it actually there's a chemical in coffee that can affect how much glucose you actually absorb. So
Oh,
that's
there you
how
go.
it's linked to diabetes.
Okay.
So no sugar, the caffeine helps.
That's
You're in good
interesting.
shape. And
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Doc.
You're in good shape. Milk does the body good, right? Unless you're.
Well, wait, how about this
Strong
coffee,
bones,
man?
strong teeth.
Well, I'm going to say a 4+.
4 plus?
Because, because,
You
you
don't
know.
need 4 cups of coffee, Jim.
Well, of course I do.
You definitely don't. Trust me.
I feel like he'd just run little laps, like
He does run laps here. He does.
All right, I'm out. No, I'm only
he's
kidding. I'm
going.
okay. 4 cups.
He's
No,
going.
4 cups. And you know what? When they talk about the cups, they're talking about a cup like that.
Real
When I have a
cups.
cup, I have a cup.
Yeah, you have a
Yeah,
mug.
because you're a guy.
You have a mug.
Yeah, like a mug. Like, come on.
Let's talk about milk.
Yeah, let's talk
Yeah,
about. I love
really
milk
quick
too.
on the milk thing. It's interesting.
Okay.
Teenage boys, they actually found that it can lead to hip fractures later in life if they're drinking milk at certain years when they're in their teenage years. And so I thought this was crazy because it's supposed to be so nutritious and it's got all these vitamins that you need.
Bones and teeth.
Yeah.
Right? It's supposed to
How much
strengthen them.
milk? What are we talking about?
We
here?
had a milkman. We had 4 boys in the family.
Had a milkman.
That guy was coming every day. When my mother hears this, it's going to break her heart.
Yeah, they said 9% increase for every glass of milk that a kid ate. And what they're thinking, it's not exactly the milk, it's that it led to a growth spurt for these guys. So it's how when you grow tall really fast, that affects the bones and you end up with these fractures later in life.
Hey, my son out there, if you're watching, keep drinking your milk, okay?
Yeah.
No, seriously, it's good.
Yeah. Well, hey, I never had a problem with it. I didn't drink a ton of milk growing up, so
I did.
hips are any good.
We've got more talkers coming up in half an hour, but in the meantime, we've got more news to dig into.
We do indeed. It's a story we've been following actually for more than a month now. A father hit and killed by a car. Well, yesterday a teen driver was arrested. Today he appeared in court. Could he face more charges? And what about his parents? How much did they know? We're going to talk about it with Phil Tracy when we come back.
Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Okay, it's time for more of today's Tuckers, and this next story that has us talking. Every time a bell rings, finish it for me. Every angel gets its wings. Everybody knows that, right? It's a Wonderful Life.
Are they coming out?
Was wonderful once. You should only make it once. Seems to be the general consensus, but guess what? There are plans for a remake.
Against it. No.
They're old school.
No.
I mean, it's
Look at George Bailey. No, are you kidding me?
Such a classic. I guess I should be clear, though. Not a remake, but a sequel. Let me see if this changes anything for you.
Oh, this makes it worse. Go ahead.
It actually does to me, too.
This makes it worse.
By the way, Paramount agrees with you. They're fighting the whole proposed follow-up.
Good.
And they have a company, Star Partners, Hummingbird Productions. They want to create the rest of the story. And it'll still star Carolyn Grimes, the daughter in the original, and then it'll focus on some unlikable grandson who needs a lesson of his own.
No.
No?
No.
No.
They're going to ruin it.
I'm pretty old school, you know that.
Okay.
But
You like this?
But I got to tell you, if you're talking about a sequel and you're trying to bring it to the modern day, can kids relate? I mean, first you got to explain why it's black and white, okay? Then you explain some of the other things that were taking place back when this movie was originally.
No. You don't put a mustache on the Mona Lisa.
That's it.
And I'll try.
Sequel.
I have
Sequel.
I
You
have
can
three
keep the original.
I have 3 words for you.
Go ahead.
Godfather 3. Never should have been done.
Bad, right.
Never should have been done.
That's right.
But Godfather 2 is better than Godfather 1.
Yeah, I agree.
But
You know what's interesting about this, though, is you can't just say, you know what, if they make one, I'm not going to watch it. People take this personally. The fact that it would even exist upsets them.
No, I don't even like that people are talking. I know, and I don't know why. I guess I'm not even being rational. But you know what?
Listen.
Just keep it pure.
You know what you can do with Christmas? Christmas Carol's been done a million different ways, a million different times. Keep doing that one.
Okay.
Leave this one alone.
Leave it alone.
Leave
Do
it
you agree
alone.
with that?
I'll go with it. And
Sound of Music, they're remaking that
I think
too.
you just
Wizard
made
of
my
Oz.
case.
Wizard of Oz.
No,
Has that ever been in all
Yeah,
the
The Wiz.
offshoots?
You can't do
Michael
that.
Jackson was in The Wiz.
That's my point.
Or Rudolph, the strange animation with the squeaky nose. I mean, you can't do that again either.
Yeah, the shiny New Year, not as good as the
Nobody wants a
There you go.
I
cherry in
knew
the
you
box.
were going to say that.
Yeah, all
What's
right.
wrong with the dolls?
Okay, look, we gotta, because he's yelling at me. Women accuse men of never stopping for directions. Well, 2 pilots of a $261 million jet should have pulled over, and a 225-year tradition just got tossed out the window. Washington, D.C. is going to get even nastier. Good day, bad day. Stick around.
A bizarre choking incident prompts a warning about a trendy toy. Someone choked on a fidget spinner, and we're not talking about a toddler or a baby. A 9-year-old's family says a piece went flying into her mouth. An Indiana father says his daughter was playing with a fidget spinner when a metal piece flew off and got stuck in her throat. Her dad tried to dislodge it, but she digested it instead. She was rushed to the hospital. She's since been released. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says it is investigating some reported incidents involving children and fidget spinners, and they're advising parents to keep them away from young children. Also, a couple of recalls happened over the weekend that we want to bring you up to speed on. First of all, birth control pills in the wrong order. Lupin Pharmaceuticals is recalling Mabellus 24 FE tablets. The placebo pills, those are the pills that are in the wrong order, and the FDA says that could lead to a pregnancy or other health effects. The pills have an expiration date of May 2018 on them, so if you use those, definitely check the packet. And the other consumer alert to tell you about Tyson. has recalled more than 2 million pounds of ready-to-eat breaded chicken due to undeclared allergens. What allergen? Well, the products contain milk, which is not listed on the labels. The affected products are not available for purchase in retail stores. According to Tyson, though, some schools purchased the item. No confirmed reports of any allergic reactions at this point, but this is part of a larger recall affecting 3.7 million pounds of food products. Back over to you.